We have talked, I think, a decent amount through the last few weeks about this Coby White slump we're watching.
We discussed it.
Particularly, he's not shooting the ball well. He just something seems a little off. Some nights it seems like he's trying to force things that aren't there offensively. And tonight, he went 1 of 5 from behind the three-point line, and I could not have cared less because the Coby White we saw tonight aggressively attacking the basket and either using that to get to the rack. Like, I think at one point he was like 6 of 6 in the paint in this game tonight. Very efficient night inside for Coby. And when he wasn't finishing it himself, my goodness, that one drive he had late in the game where he got that and one. And he, kind of flexed as he came down to the baseline.
Slap hands
like,
with
my
the
God,
fan.
like that was nice. That was last season Coby stuff. Yeah. And on top of that, some key driving kicks. I believe he's the one who tossed that pass out to Giddey for the three.
Yeah.
Like, drive and kick Coby and just screw this, I'm going to take it to the rack Coby are ones that we've seen, I think, less frequently this season. And when we talk about how and why Coby might be able to endure this slump that he's in and hopefully get himself out of it, I have no problem with 1 of 5 from 3 if he played the way he did inside tonight. I love to see that.
I completely agree. 34 minutes, had the 22 points and the 4 assists and the 2 rebounds from Coby. But, 9 of 16 means you shot 56% from the field. That's good, ladies and gentlemen. That's not bad. So this is what we talked about Coby. Oh, man, I feel like I'm revisiting arguments in my head. So this is what we used to discuss this so much about Coby and can he affect the team if he's not scoring? And can he affect the team if his shot isn't falling? And I kept saying yes. And I kept saying, of course he can. But it had to be shown. It had to be proven because saying ain't like doing. So watching him do that a lot this season where his game isn't on, but he'll still get the rebounds. He'll still get the assists. He'll still play tough. He'll still play hard. Even during this slump, Matt, one thing we didn't question was his effort. It wasn't questioned. It was just like, oh, he's going through a tough, rough time right now, and his shot isn't falling. So it wasn't anything that we were trying to really question about Coby's game. We were just more wondering, how long is this going to last? Is there something else that needs to be done to get him out of this slump? Because he's doing everything else correctly. You know he's busting his ass in practice. You know he's working out. You know he's talking to guys. You know he's watching the film. Coby is a hard worker. It's just about when is it going to start falling for him. The 3 that he hit, was a key 3. Like, that was a huge three-pointer. It doesn't deter him.
Massive, as our friend Joey would say.
Massive, as young Spathis would say.
Quick sidebar.
Sure.
Shout out Joey Spathis and all the Joeys out there who put money on Patrick Williams' first bucket tonight.
Yes.
Might have been the first time that cashed all season.
Yes, might have been, man. Joey went broke because of this. He lost all his money.
It was not
so many times.
The craps table.
So many times. But perseverance is what he had.
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never surrender.
Unless you're broke. Get off the table. But, yeah, man, like, I like this side, though, of Coby, this other side, using the size, the fact that he's 6'4", 6'5", with a very strong frame, using that to get inside and put a body on someone, using the mid-range game. We saw him hitting his step back, like, fine, my 3 ain't hitting. I'm going to step inside a little bit because that's still 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. It still counts. So in the layups that he did, laying it up off the wrong foot, getting that in like that, like, you saw the whole entire repertoire of young Jacoby White. And I love when he plays like this and does those kind of things because it just shows you his versatility as a player on the floor and what he can do offensively, which is everywhere on the floor. He is a threat when he is working like it was tonight, scoring from anywhere. He can literally, for real, score from anywhere, and including at the rim because he can dunk. He can get those layups off that he can get. And now he's added that fadeaway to his game. Now he can do the little step back from the mid-range with his game. So it's just great to see. He did a lot of kickouts, as you stated, the Josh Giddey kickout that he did. But overall, Matt, like, I can't be mad at the game that he had tonight, man. He really affected them and gave them 22 huge points that they really needed.
Yeah, I really hope that this game could maybe, spark something in Coby, give him some sort of confidence.
Yeah.
Because we've also talked about, like, is Josh Giddey's presence here, and I'm not about to go on some fucking diatribe. Calm down, Giddey stands. Just the fact that this new piece has been inserted in that Coby's not used to playing with, and then maybe Coby was anticipating more of a traditional point guard role,
Yeah.
especially now that DeMar DeRozan was leaving and not, that person who needs the ball in their hands was leaving, that Coby was maybe expecting a role more like that, and that hasn't necessarily been the case.
Yeah.
But we saw tonight Josh Giddey have a great game, and Coby White also have a very strong game.
True.
So we found out tonight it's possible for these two to coexist on the same team and both play well.
Yes.
Which I think is encouraging if you are the Bulls trying to figure out if you want both of these players around next season and beyond. We don't know what the front office is thinking about that in either case, whether it be Coby or Giddey. But some of my concerns there about Coby, I think, tonight, and whether Giddey's presence has affected him negatively, were put to bed a little bit. Because, I don't know what's been going on with this Coby slump, and we've been trying to figure out what's at the core of it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we also tell ourselves in those conversations, well, Coby's a streaky player. And he's always been a streaky player. So maybe that's all it is.
Maybe, and hopefully it is. And for me, Matt, I still have that concern if they can play together. I still worry about it because I need to see, again, the word of the night for me is consistency. I got to see it more often. I got to see this happen. And again, I'm not saying every game has to be a Josh Giddey triple-double. Every game has to be Coby scoring 28 or something and shooting a great percentage from the field or from the three-point line to be nice. But that's not what I'm saying. I have to see those guys on the floor where it doesn't look like work, where it just looks like basketball.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see them moving without thinking. Like it's already knowing, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to do. You saw it happen tonight for sure. Those guys were on the same page, man. They really were. They were on the same page and knew what each player needed to do and had to do. And again, I'll give Billy credit for having his finger on the pulse of the team and knowing what guys needed to be where and who needed to be out there when. I thought he did a really great job coaching tonight. I really did. But yeah, I have to see it more consistently. And again, not just the Zards, not just the Hornets. Show me against these other teams, man. And let me just see it go on and on and on because that's how you get something going. We're going to get an answer to that, Matt, because we know Ayo Dosunmu won't be there. He's going to be out for the next, week or so.
Yep.
So you're going to have an opportunity to see those guys on the floor more and more together and see what kind of bond they can actually build and what kind of thing they can actually gel together and have. And I'm honestly excited, looking forward to see
including, you would assume, minutes together late.
Yes.
Late in the game.
Yeah.
Because we saw Coby White and Josh Giddey make big game-altering, game-winning plays down the stretch of a tight game. I don't know if we had seen that yet this season because Ayo's out there.
Nope.
You know Ayo's out there. If able, Billy Donovan will have Ayo on that floor late in a close game. When Ayo's not available, such is the case tonight, my goodness, it was encouraging.
Yeah.
And again, no idea how the front office plans to handle this moving forward.
Right.
February 6th trade deadline, a couple months away. Will Josh Giddey and Coby White still be Chicago Bulls after that trade deadline? I would lean very heavily towards yes right now. Yeah. I would be surprised if either or both of them are traded. But beyond that and the back half of the season, again, does the Bulls front office see something in keeping Coby White and Josh Giddey making sense as far as like, hey, what's your what's your 1, 2, 3 of the future?
Right.
And can Coby White and Josh Giddey be two of those three? Ooh. Is it Coby, Ayo, and Giddey? Is that what you're thinking?
We all silly like the mayor.